and the weekly schedule. So this is Mat 260, and this class will be fully online. My name is Brandy Morganti, and here's my email. My email will be preferred, especially this semester, because I will not be in the office that much. My office hours are as follows, and to access these online virtual office hours, you will go to the office hours Zoom link. Same thing for tutoring hours. If you want to come to tutoring, you will go into the Zoom link to go into the virtual tutoring room. This tutoring room will allow us to have voice, video if you want it, the chat, and also a whiteboard. We can also share screens. So it should be pretty helpful if you need any of those. If you have an email, I will respond within 24 hours during the week and 48 hours over the weekend. Course outcomes, you can learn about those as we go through the course. Your textbook for this course will be an e-text. Once you get your Mystatlab access, the e-text and StatCrunch will come with that. Instructions to get that are found on Blackboard. For a calculator, the TI-30 is recommended. This is an inexpensive calculator that you should be able to find anywhere. If you already have a graphing calculator, you can use that instead. Either one will work. And the other technological requirements you can see through the links on the PA College portal. For evaluation, we have 25% for quizzes and discussion boards, 25% for homework, 25% for your midterm project, and 25% for your final project. I'll go over these further once we get to the assignments overview document. Policies, you can read about these again on the portal. For attendance policy, make sure you guys are logging onto Blackboard on a regular basis, watching all of the videos in the modules and going through all of those modules, reading through it, answering the questions. Get involved and make sure you ask questions. Email me when you need help. Again, it's easier to email me a question than trying to spend too much time figuring it out on your own. If you ever get stuck, just email me and I'll usually answer pretty quickly. Make sure you complete all your homework assignments and all of your quizzes. And finally, make sure you study your notes. Academic dishonesty and plagiarism, you can read that. That's straight from, again, the policies from the portal. Grading policy is the same across the college. Late assignments will not be accepted, so make sure if you know you're going to turn in something late, please let me know ahead of time. If there's extenuating circumstances, I know, especially with the times we're living in now, there's definitely circumstances. So just make sure you email me as soon as possible and we can work out an extension. Accommodations, if you have accommodations, make sure you contact the health and wellness. And for learner support, again, there's tutoring. You can go to the health sciences library, learner support, health and wellness services are all available to you guys. So those are all additional tutoring services that you guys can get 24/7 if you need additional help. And that's the syllabus. So now I'm going to go into the weekly schedule. So this opening week, you should be reading the syllabus like we just did, getting acquainted with the course structure. Make sure you purchase your e-text and Mystatlab access. Introduce yourself in the introduction discussion board and complete the introduction assignment. The introduction assignment shouldn't take you long. It's just making sure you have the right computer skills to be ready for this course. And then make sure you sign up for the StatCrunch group. So how this course will work is each week you'll have a homework assignment due in Mystatlab, and then you'll have a communication quiz. The communication quiz will be every week, and then every other week you will have a Mystatlab quiz. Once we get to week 6, we will have our midterm project. And when we get to the final week, you will have your final project. For your quizzes, they're going to be group quizzes. So let me go back and we're going to look at our assignments overview. So your Mystatlab homework is going to be every week. You can rework them until you get 100. So make sure you keep trying, and those homework grade can really boost your grade. For communication quizzes and Mystatlab quizzes, first year communication quizzes, each week they're going to be focusing on real world data, and you'll be assigned a group to work on these quizzes with the discussion boards. So I'll go down and I'll show you how these will work. So your original post will be due on the Sunday of each week, and you need to make sure you include work to every problem and exclude an explanation of how you got to your answer, or if you weren't sure how you got to the answer, include your questions. Then you need to respond to 2 people in your group by either answering a question or whether you agree or disagree to your group's answers. So you won't be able to see your group mates' answers until you post yours. So this instills an individual grade along with this group quiz. And then on Monday, you need to rework your quiz based on your group's answers and then submit it into the Dropbox. So it'll be 5 points for your original post, 5 points for your responses, and 5 points for the final submission. Then you have your weekly Mystatlab quizzes. Those will be similar to your homework, and they'll be every other week. For your midterm project, this is going to be a group presentation project, and 50% of the grade will be individual and 50% will be based on the group. You'll create a presentation using PowerPoint, Google Slides, or a similar program. Topics will be proposed to students in week 1 and voted on in week 3. So you guys are going to choose your own topics for this, and we're going to vote on which one we'll have for our midterm. The final exam will be in the form of a take-home test. And again, these topics will be voted on by the class, so you guys have something that you guys are interested in to work on your midterm and final projects. And that is pretty much it for your syllabus, assignments, and the weekly schedule.